Good morning, my dear children. Hope you all are staying healthy and safe at home. Welcome to your English class, children. Today, let us go for the 10th chapter, that is Aesop. Do you know about Aesop, children? Or have you ever heard of him? Aesop, he was a Greek fabulist and a storyteller, and he has been credited with number of fables, now collectively known as Aesop's fables. He was born around 620 to 560 BC, and his fables were printed for the first time in English in the year 1484, children. Understood? Yes. Now let us begin the story, children. Let us learn more about Aesop. Okay? Yes. Do you know what fables are? A fable is a short story, usually about animals who can talk like humans. These stories are tales of wisdom which give us a moral lesson on how to act in in difficult or tricky situations. So children, what do you mean by fables? Do you know what are fables? Fables means it is a short story, understood, usually about animals who can talk like humans, usually about animals, means in some stories you can see animals will be speaking, right? Like that type of stories are called as fables. These stories are tales of wisdom which give us a moral lesson. So these stories are tales of wisdom. Tales means what, children? Tales is nothing but a story, right? Yes. So these stories are of wisdom. What do you mean by wisdom, children? Wisdom is nothing but buddhivantike. Got it? And it will have a moral lesson on how to act in difficult or tricky situation. Means it will be having some moral lesson in such stories. And also, children, and you can know how to act in difficult situations and or in a tricky situations, understood? For example, you will be having some difficult time. That time you should think, know how to act in a tricky way. So such stories are called as fables. Okay? Yes. Among many stories, there is the one about the mice who held a meeting to decide what to do about a cat which kept attacking them. One mouse proposed that they tie a bell around the cat's neck. The bell would tinkle and they would be warned about the cat. So here, children, among many stories, there is one of the story about a mice. You know what is mice? I mean, what are mice? Mice is nothing but rats, illegal, understood? Okay, so who held a meeting? So there was a mice and who held a meeting. So to decide what to do about a cat which kept attacking them. Means for that, for those mice, what was happening, children? The cat was going on coming and attacking them. So they held a meeting. Why? To decide, to plan how to get escape from a cat. So one of the mouse proposed. What did one of the mouse propose there? He proposed that it's better, I think, we can tie a bell around the cat. So if we tie a bell around the cat, what happens, children? Whenever the cat is coming nearby, so that we can what? When the bell tickles in the neck of a cat, what happens, children? We will be aware, right? We will know that the cat is coming nearby, right? Yes. So one of the mouse proposed like that. Understood? So that they would be warned about the cat. So they can be warned. And the cat atra barta ide andre namak gottagate, so that we can run away. Understood? We can get saved from the cat. Got it? Who said this, children? One of the mouse proposed that in the meeting. Got it? Yes. The mice agreed that it was a good plan. But an old mouse asked, but who is going to bell the cat? So, yes, the mice agreed that it was a good plan. So, yes, everyone agreed that and they thought, yes, it was a good plan. But an old mouse was there, children. So, what did it ask? It asked that, okay, this is a good plan, but who is going to bell the cat? So children, if they wanted to tie a bell for the cat, somebody should go near the cat, right? So is anybody dare to go near a cat and tie the bell for the cat's neck? Yes, is it possible, children? Think about it. This story tells us that it is easier to offer dangerous advice than to act upon it. So, what do you learn from this story, children? The story tells us that it is easy to offer the dangerous advices. So, it is easy to advise some others. Understood? We can give many advices. We can give many advices. But is it easy to act upon that? Andre, ಅದೇ ತರ ನಡ್ಕೊಳಕ್ ಸಾಧ್ಯನಾ? For example, you saw in the story. So he gave an idea that we can tie a belt to the cat, children. Yes or no? Yes. So is it possible to tie a tie a bell for the cat, children? Is anybody dare to go and tie the bell for the cat? No, no. So what happens, children, if a mice goes near if a rat goes near a cat to tie a belt to the cat, what happens? The cat will just eat the rat, right? Yes. Think this is a moral you can learn in the story. Understood? Yes. Now let us go for another story of Aesop, children. Another story tells us about a fox who found a lot of grapes in a grapevine. The grapes were high above him. He tried to jump and eat the grapes. So what happened, children? In this story, there was a fox who found a lot of grapes in a grapevine. Understood? So grapes ಬೆಳೆದಿದ್ರು. When it went near that, it saw lots of grapes. Okay. So when it saw the grapes, what it felt, children? It felt to eat that, right? Yes. So the grapes were too high above him. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಎತ್ತರಕ್ಕಿತ್ತು. ಅವನಿಗೆ ಅದು ಎಟಕ್ತಾ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. Understood? He was not able to what? Take the grapes and eat. Understood? So he tried to jump and eat the grapes. So he just jumped and tried to eat the grapes. But it was not at all possible. Understood? But he could not reach them at all, children. But he was not able to reach them. So what did he do? So he gave, just turn the page, children. So he gave up trying to eat the grapes. So saying the grapes must be sour. So what did the fox do, children? Fox tried a lot, but it was not able to frogs jumped, but it was not able to pick the grapes. At last, what did it say? It said that the grapes must be sour. So it said that, what it said, children? It said that maybe the grapes must be sour. That is the reason I am not able to pluck the grapes. It said to himself. Understood? ಇದರ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು ಮಕ್ಕಳ? ಇದು ತುಂಬಾನೇ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತು, ಆದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿಗ್ಲೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಅದೇ ಏನ್ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತು, ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಗ್ರೇಪ್ಸ್ ಸೋರ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಸೋರ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್, ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್? ಮುಳಿ. Understood? Maybe it is sore. That is the reason he was not able to pluck, he thought to himself. Got it? This story teaches us that we often console ourselves by finding fault with what we cannot achieve. So what is a moral you can learn in the story, children? See, many a times what happens, we often console ourselves. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮಗ್ ನಾವೇ ಸಮಾಧಾನ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ. By finding the fault with which we cannot achieve. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಸಾಧನೆ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ what will think in our mind, children? Maybe ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಕಷ್ಟವಾದ ಕೆಲಸ. So that we will find the fault in that. ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲೇ ತಪ್ಪು ಕಂಡಿಡ್ದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ನಾವ್ ಅದನ್ನ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Yes or no? So we should not do that. Understood? We should not do such things. Got it, children? Yes. Many of these fables are believed to have been told by a man called Aesop. So these type of fables are being told by whom, children? As I told before, it is being told by Aesop. Understood? Yes. Who used to live in the Greece over 2500 years ago. So where he was living, children? He used to live in the place called Greece over 2500 years ago. So many years back, children. Over how many years? Over 2500 years ago. We do not know we do not know much about him except that he was a slave. So we don't know much about him. Only we know that he was a slave. What do you mean by slave, children? Slave is a person who is the property of another and must work for him or her. Understood? Slaves ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಬೇರೆ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮನುಷ್ಯರು ಇರ್ತಾರಲ್ವಾ, ಅವ್ರ ಕೆಳಗೆ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಅವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೋ ಆ ತರ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. Understood? Yes. So he was a slave. He is known to have been far wiser than his masters. So masters ginta he was very intelligent, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಬುದ್ಧಿವಂತ ಆಗಿದ್ದ. Got it? Yes. We are not sure whether he told these stories himself, but they have been known as Aesop's fables for centuries. So we do not know that whether he was saying the story for himself or he was saying the stories for others, but they have been known as what, children? Aesop's fables for centuries. From many centuries it has been told that Aesop's fables. These are Aesop's fables. Understood? Yes. Apart from the fables, there are also many stories about Aesop himself. Apart from fables, there are also many other stories, children, about Aesop. Got it? Many days ago, when men and women were sold as slaves, Aesop and 2 other men were put up for sale. So now let us learn the story of Aesop. Understood? Apart from, many days ago, children, means when men and women were sold as slaves, Aesop and 2 other men were put for sale. So in the olden days, children, they were selling men and women as slaves. Got it? ಕೆಲ್ಸದವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅವ್ರನ್ನೇ ಮಾರ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಆಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿತ್ತು, ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮನುಷ್ಯರು ಇರ್ತಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ದೇ ವುಡ್ ಕಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ದೆಮ್. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್? ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಕೊಂಡ್ಕೊತಾ ಇದ್ರು. In the same sense, what had happened, children, Aesop and 2 other men were put for sale. ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಿತ್ತು, Aesop and other 2 men they had put for sale. Okay, Xanthus, a rich man, wanted a slave, and he asked them, "What can you do?" So Xanthos, who was a person named Xanthos, he was a rich man and he wanted a slave. That is the reason they had put for sold. So he asked them that, "What can you do?" So what can you do for me? Understood? The 2 men said that they could do many things, as both of them wanted a wealthy master. So the 2 men, what they said that we can do many things. So they wanted what, children? They wanted a very wealthy master, means they wanted a rich master, so that they could stay lifelong as a slave under those masters. Got it? Yes. Xanthus asked Aesop the same question. So the Xanthos, what he did, he asked even Aesop the same question. What was his question, children? What can you do for me? What can you do? Got it? So the others can do so much, said Aesop, that there's nothing left for me to do. So what did Aesop say? He said that the others can do so much that there is nothing left for me to do. So for me, nothing is there to do. Understood? Will you be honest and faithful if I buy you? Said Xanthos. So Xanthos, what did he say to Aesop, children? He said that, will you be honest and faithful to me if I buy you? ನಾನು ನಿನ್ನ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನೀನು ನನಗೆ ಆನೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತೀಯಾ, ಫೇತ್ಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತೀಯಾ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. Got it? I shall be that whether you buy me or not, Aesop replied. So what did Aesop reply, children? He replied that whether you buy me or not, I am always a honest and a faithful person. Got it, children? Are you able to understand? It's very interesting, right? Yes. Let us move on to the next page. Will you promise not to run away? So again, Xanthos, what did he ask Aesop, children? He asked that, will you promise me that you will never run away? So means what, children? He is going to purchase Aesop. If he purchase him once, anytime, if he run away from the place, then what can Xanthos do? So that is the reason he is asking Xanthos that, will you promise me that you will never run away? Got it? Yes. So what did Aesop reply, children? Did you ever hear of a bird in a cage promise to stay in it? Answered Aesop. So he gave a very wise answer. What did he answer, children? He answered that Did you ever hear of a bird promise? Now, for example, children will keep a birds in a cage, right? So, does it promise us that we won't run away? No, no. So, Aesop answered like that. Did you ever hear of a bird in a cage promise to say in it? ನಾವೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಬರ್ಡ್ಸ್ನ ಕೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅದು ಪ್ರಾಮಿಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರತ್ತ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ನಾವು ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲೇ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು ಓಡೋಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಗೇವ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ answered by Aesop. Understood, children? Yes, I think I will stop the chapter here, children. I will continue the remaining part in the next video. Hope you all have understood till here. I want you all to read the lesson once again and read all the meanings also which I said now, children. The lesson is very interesting, right? Yes, children. Yes, have a nice time, children. Thank you.